Hey, so GLM 5.2 is pretty good. I have been building with it in the last few days and I tested it against Opus 4.8. I built PowerPoint presentations with it, dashboard, a shooter, interactive explainers, and even mini-games. I'm gonna walk you through all the builds and then show you the simple and fastest way to set it up within the Claude Code harness. I'll even show you the best cost-effective vendors. Now, because models nowadays become more and more expensive or even get banned by governments, we are at the point in time where models like GLM 5.2 or other ones might actually make sense. The price point is very attractive. GLM is 5 times cheaper than Opus, but how does it actually perform? Let's see what the tests say. The first one, branded PowerPoint presentations. To keep it fair, I used the same exact prompt in both models. I asked them to create me a 5 slides presentation using this color palette with all the visual identity of a brand. This is Stripe, in case you don't recognize it. Let's see the result. This is what Opus built. I have a 5 slides deck. The top part, I really like this gradient. The slide is nicely balanced, no text overlaps. This is the second one. I like the cards. Slide number 3, slide 4. The card on the left hand side is definitely from the guideline. And slide 5. Let's see the result from GLM. Nice! This is a different gradient style, so it added some huge bubbles on the top. Slide 2, slide 3. I really like this one. I like how slide 3 has actual links. Are they clickable? Ah, no, they are just formatted. But the good news is that everything is editable, so you can do any updates. Okay, let's move on. Slide number 4 and 5. Actually, I think I like better the GLM one, especially for slide 3 and the last one, 5. Let's check one more time. Of course, this is subjective, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. From Opus, I don't really like slide 3. This is my own thing. For test 1, I will give the prize to GLM. I like it better. The second test. This time, I will let both models be responsible of the design. I will not feed them any brand guidelines. And the test will be to take some messy data from a CSV file just like this one and build an interactive HTML dashboard that I can open inside my browser. Let me show you the prompt first. I asked it, hey, build me an HTML file. The data is in this CSV, read it, and please propose one dashboard style. And I asked each model to take responsibility for the design. Make it look like a real paid product, finish edge to edge, and consider typography, spacing. The general guidelines that I gave them is to use a dark theme with monospaced figures. That's it. Let's see the result from GLM. This is how it looks like. The dashboard is interactive. I can select these filters. Let's check out the format. If I hover, the text is perfectly aligned. Same here. Let's see this chart, profit versus returns. I think this one has a little bug, so when I hover, it doesn't appear. I have to hover away to make the text stick. This is the only thing I noticed. Here it works correctly. Okay, and everything is interactive. I really like it. I could use this in a client presentation, definitely. Let's see Opus. It's a similar color palette, dark with this orange as opposed with the dark and yellow. This one has some overflowing text. I think this is a small bug, but the hover is working correctly everywhere. Let's see if we have the same hover bug here. No, with Opus, it works correctly everywhere. Interesting. From a design perspective, I think both are comparable, and each one has a small bug. GLM has the hover bug, and Opus has the text overflowing bug. So I think it's a tie for this test. Test number 3, a shooter. This is the result from Opus. Let's see how these things work. If I hold on my mouse, I can kill these things. I can see the time in the top right, wave number, and score. The score updates in real time. The wave just got to number 2. Yeah, it's playable. It's a nice experience. Let's see what happens if I don't do anything. How long does it take for me to die? A few seconds, maybe 5, something like this. Okay, and if I died, I can do R for restart and go one more time. Looks nice. I'm happy with what Opus built. Let's see what GLM built for us. It has a different color palette. It's this cyan and red. I think this one has a different feeling. It feels faster, more dynamic. And from a design perspective, maybe they are the same. I don't really notice a huge difference in the quality of the design. What do you guys think? And if I die, let's see. This is faster, yeah, faster. I would also say it's a tie. Let me know your preference. Test number 4, interactive explainer videos. Let's say you want to explain something and you also want this infographic to be animated to help you get your point across to your viewer. Assuming you are a doctor, I ask them to help me explain how the heart works. So I have this video and everything is interactive. I have 3 phases and I can customize the speed and move through the steps. This was from GLM. Let's see Opus. It's a different styling, definitely. Phase 1, it's clickable. Phase 2, phase 3. The slider works the same. And in this test, I didn't give them any brand guidelines as well. Here is the prompt I used. Build me a cinematic interactive explainer. I want to open it in HTML in my browser. And the piece must read as a premium science explainer in Apple Keynote Motion piece, not a dashboard. I would say because I didn't give any of the models brand guidelines, both of them are pretty decent at design. They chose colors that fit with the subject. They don't use the AI slope colors like the blues and the purples, you know? So I would also say it is a tie with test number 4. I will show you 2 more use cases that are very cool, and then I will show you the 30-second setup. How can you get the Claude Code harness with GLM 5.2? 3D modeling is another example. This one pushes the model to the limit. So I can render something like this, add some new elements, add some clothing rack. I can also switch perspective. Let's say I want to view it from the top or view it in 3D. And I can also export it as PDF. This was all done with GLM 5.2. Another cool example, mini games. Let's say I want to play now and I'm at first level and I have to press this keyboard. The sound is decent, speed is okay, and when you die you get it the score and how many did you miss. Let's play again. And I think the experience is pretty nice. I'm not really careful. But yeah, looks decent. After experimenting with GLM 5.2, I would say whenever Opus will be down, I'm definitely open to switching to GLM. Let's set it up inside the Claude Code harness. Go to Z.ai and create one account. Once you created one account, you need to go to /manage API keys, top up your account with a few bucks, and go to API keys and create a new one. Copy this key, open your Claude Code. In my case, I'm using it inside Visual Studio. Identify settings.local.json, and you're gonna add this part, which is for environment variables from rows 2 until 12 in my case. You can add it at the end of your JSON. This is called the JSON format. So for you, it might be rows, let's say 20 to 25. This doesn't matter. Base URL will be this one, z.ai. Your token will be the key you just created. And we will add the value GLM 5.2 for all these 5 variables. Opus, Sonnet, Haiku, Small, Fast, and Subagent. Once you updated settings.local.json, you need to restart Claude. I'm gonna open a new terminal, and when I start it, it will say GLM 5.2, and I can confirm. What model are you? It can't verify itself, but since it says here GLM 5.2, we can trust it. It can tell that the harness is Claude Code and the model is GLM 5.2, but it isn't 100% sure. Yeah, that's funny. This is to be expected. This happens with all the models. When you want to plug in a new model, I tried it with DeepSeek and Kimi models as well. It's always the same behavior. To sum up, I would say GLM 5.2 is definitely worth it, and it's a good balance between quality and cost. But definitely switching the model from Claude Code, it will be the second option. My first option will always be to use Anthropic's model and apply token optimization techniques. I will link about 20 optimization techniques right here, and only when I burn through my credits way too fast with these techniques, I will consider switching to another model.